Good afternoon, friends, teachers, and principal sir. First of all, let me thank Jassi ma'am for giving me this wonderful opportunity to speak in front of you. So, before starting the session, let me just ask, what have you missed the most during this lockdown? Our friends, our school, our games period, our teachers, everything has just come to a complete stop. And we still don't know if when this situation is gonna end. This is one mystery novel whose epilogue is not destined yet. So I am going to talk about how to remain fit during this lockdown, during this worldwide pandemic. Before that, let me list out some essential benefits of exercise. Exercise boosts your mood. It boosts your immunity. It helps in weight management. I'm pretty sure that's the first thing that comes to your mind when we talk about exercise. It actually balances your sleep pattern. And why you know it's important? Because it really do matter how well you sleep. The quality sleep you get is really important. Because when you sleep well, that is the time when your brain is able to process all the information, all the activity that you have done for the day. So it's really important. Exercise actually has some cardiovascular benefits because when you exercise, the blood from your heart is pumped all over your body. So it's not allowed to remain idle. Your heart has to work completely. So cardiovascular benefits. Next, what is it? Exercise actually improves your flexibility. It gives this power to your muscle, your tendons, your ligaments that it can actually be more flexible. It can actually be more strong. It can actually help you be flexible.
29th August is the birthday of our legendary hockey player Major Dhyan Chand. He was also known as Hockey Wizard. In the previous century, it was Pele in football, Jesse Owens in athletics, Michael Jordan in basketball, and Dhyan Chand in hockey. His caliber was such, there was a story about it. Might be in 1936 Berlin Olympics. The hockey match was going on. During the match, the opposite players approached the umpire and complained that Dhyan Chand is using some type of gum on his hockey stick so that they were unable to grab it from his hockey stick. So hesitatingly, the umpire came and expressed the feelings of the opposite players to Dhyan Chand. So you know what happened? This humble person, without any hesitation, handed over his hockey stick to the opposite player and collected their hockey stick and started playing. But the result was same. They still could not grab the ball from his hockey stick. He was an outstanding sportsperson. He participated in 3 Olympics, 1928, 1932 and 1936, and winning 3 Olympic gold medals. You know how much difficult it will be to get into an Indian squad for Olympics. You forget about the performance. So, and just to compare the caliber of a person who played 3 Olympics and won 3 gold medals. In addition to that, he won number of medals and gained achievements in several international competitions that time. He was born in 1905 in Prayagraj, that is the previous Allahabad in UP, and represented 1928 Olympics, 1932 Olympics and 1936 Berlin Olympics, he was a captain. The country has honored him with Padma Bhushan 1956 for his outstanding contribution to the field of hockey. The country also instituted one Dhyan Chand Award in 2002 for Dhyan Chand Award for Lifetime Achievement in Sports and Games. The aim of National Sports Day celebration is to spread awareness about the importance of sports and games in the life of every individual.
Talking to you more about sports, physical education, and the motivational aspects of sports. And actually, today happens to be the 24th, and we'll be celebrating our National Sports Day on 29th August. Now, you all know Albert Einstein is the physics Nobel Prize winner, and 1926. Albert Einstein had said, education is not learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. So, that's a great quotation from Albert Einstein. And more about Albert Einstein, he loved Gandhi, our father of the nation. In fact, about Gandhi, what he said was, generations to come will surely and scarcely believe that such a one as this ever in flesh and blood walked on this earth. So he was, he loved Gandhi so much, and he had a very, very great opinion about Gandhi. And that's what and he has said education is not learning of facts. In fact, physical education is something, it's an integral subject. Is there anything wrong, ma'am? Is there anything wrong, ma'am? I hope I am clear.
Yes, sir.
I hope I am clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks. I can continue. Okay. There is something about, there are so many definitions about physical education, but the best one is by Charles A. Buchan. He has said physical education is an integral part of education, and whole educational process is a part of whole educational process and is a field of endeavor. As its aim, development of physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially fit citizens through medium of physical activities. Such a great definition. There are so many definitions, but this is the best about physical education. Now, physical education is a compulsory subject in Kendriya Vidyalaya. I know.
What I see is that most of the parents often say that if I allow my child into sports, his or her studies will be affected. And what if my child doesn't reach international or national level in sports? His future will be affected. My view on this is that parents and teachers must understand that the reality in sports is that only very few people will reach the national or international level. But if you want the overall development of your child, especially the development of psychomotor domain of the child, then participating in sports or physical activities is a must. Irrespective of what your child is aiming to become in the future, that is, some may be engineers, some may be IAS officers, some teachers, something like that. Without proper help, your child will be a failure in the future. Physical literacy must be inculcated in every individual in the childhood itself. Therefore, engaging in physical activities should not be a choice, it must be made compulsory. By having only efficient doctors and engineers, India will not have. India needs efficient professionals in every field. Every field has got its own integrity and opportunity. Then only there will be productivity and development. So my humble request to dear parents and teachers is that instead of forcing your dreams on a child, try to find out the talent in your child and develop him or her accordingly. But make sure that your child remains physically active throughout their life. Jai Hind.
To be the strong pillars of the nation, let's indulge in sports with devotion. A very warm greeting to one and all. Today, on the occasion of National Sports Day, I'm here to focus on the topic fitness and wellness through sports. Before delving into the topic, let me put to you a very simple question. What is the wealth that you possess right now? Is it a silver coin or a piece of gold? Not at all. It is the health that you possess. In order to consider the statement, fitness and wellness through sports, let's consider these terms separately. Starting with the first one, fitness. Fitness is the condition of being strong and healthy to carry out certain jobs. Coming to the next one, wellness. Wellness is nothing but the state of being in good physical and mental health. Though a very small word, wellness encompasses social wellness, physical wellness, mental wellness, emotional wellness, occupational wellness, environmental wellness, and so on. Now coming to the third term, sports. Many a times we use sports and games interchangeably. There is only a very subtle difference. Let me take sports. Sports is a physical activity carried out under an agreed set of rules for recreation or competition, or for both. A game is a recreational activity involving two or more players aiming towards a common goal. It also comprises of some sets of rules. Now considering sports, there are different types of sports. We have aquatic sports, we have mountain sports, we have adventurous sports, ball sports, motor sports, and many more. Now, in this lockdown period or COVID-19 pandemic period, I'm sure many of you have put on some weight. And if you go on putting on this weight, what will be the result? Can anybody tell me? Yes, it will result in overweight or obesity. How can we get rid of this obesity? Indulging in sports will help us to reduce these extra pounds that we have put on, thus helping us from not becoming a prey to the diseases like diabetes, strokes, high blood pressure, and so on. So, indulging in sports is of great importance. When we involve in sports, we are engaged in one or the other physical activity. It helps us to improve our blood circulation, which will rejuvenate us and keep us fit. We have two types of sports, that is individual sports and team sports. Individual sports is mainly played to keep us fit and to entertain oneself. And when we get involved in team sports, it teaches us many things. It helps us to learn team spirit, cooperation. It helps us to learn how to help people, how to overcome the difficulties, how to work together towards attaining a common goal. The benefits of sports are many more and numerous. So, towards the end, let me ask you all to get involved in one or the other type of sports and keep fit, healthy, both mentally, physically, and socially. Let's always indulge in sports to be the strong pillars of the nation. Thank you.
Now the main motto behind it to guide you on this Fit India program. Actually, it is only motivation which we are giving to you. I think you all are matured students now in class 11th and you know about the meaning of Fit India. Fit India means you have to keep yourself as fit. Now from the morning you are sitting in front of the cameras. I know this, the classes are going on and in between you are getting a small time and during that time I think you are having your snacks and you are within the room or within your house. So the best thing is that when you are studying, you can have a frequent short walks, short breaks. Sometimes whole day sitting on the chair, it is always tiring. So don't sit for a long time like 3 hours, you are continuing sitting on the chair. Keep a small breaks. And besides this, whenever you are studying, break should be small. Now, how to keep yourself as fit? You have to do regular physical activities. Physical activity, what I am saying. Physical activity doesn't mean you want only to play. Okay, playing is a good habit. If you have a brother or sister at your home, you can play with them. Some indoor games like badminton, tennis, you can play with your small compound house areas. Some another small games, carrom board and like such games you can play for your recreation. But besides this, lot of recreation activities you can do. It totally depends upon your interest. Some of the students can think about the gardening. It gives you a good exercise also, and of course it will make your house also beautiful by planting different ornamental plants and or different trees like this. You can think about dancing also. Many girls have a good interest in the dance, so they can think about dancing. Dance doesn't mean, again what I am saying, it is only a recreation. It doesn't mean you are a professional dancer. You can do your exercises, you can do jogging using your different musics like this. That means the activity is compulsory. You can help your mother for your cleaning your house, help your mother in the kitchen. Same way the boys, this thing also is applicable for boys also. There is nothing wrong in it to prepare a tea for your family if in the morning or in the evening. Small habits you can develop And of course, this will help your parents for developing good habits. So another thing is recreation, how you do the recreation and keep busy with you in such a way that the physical activities go parallel. Your exercises is another way. The boys, I think, and the girls, in the morning you are doing exercises, or in the evening, you can think about some cycling, but don't go outside at one and make yourself busy with your routine. Don't make yourself as a lazy, and don't try to get your weight. Be fit, and with this hope, I can say thank you to everybody, and with this hope you all are coming very soon to join us. Stay home, stay healthy. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much.